Thanks for joining us, everybody. A committee created after a violent week in Memphis last month and the Eliza Fletcher case is working to address truth in sentencing, prisons, and parole. Our Rebecca Butcher spoke with a state lawmaker about the group's approach to beating crime.
Rudy, many see TDOC as a revolving door, criminals in, out, and then back in again. But what will it actually take to reach our youth before they pull a trigger? Well, a state representative, a former inmate, plus a therapist, they all say it starts with the village.
I watched how the gangs did. I watched how they fought the police, right? So that became my norm.
A norm mental health therapist, Dr. Justin Dodson, says young people growing up in Memphis can relate to.
When our youth are exposed to violence at an early age, that impacts the brain in a traumatic way where we don't really develop how we're supposed to. That can make for a bad recipe if the right protective factors aren't harnessed around that young person.
In grade school, now Tennessee State Representative Antonio Parkinson was bullied, sharing he brought a gun to school for protection.
When we was deciding which gun each person's gonna get, it wasn't even a second thought. You know, I want this one, the one with the bullets in it.
Parkinson says it was prevention and joining the Marines at 17 that turned his life around. He's one of 12 lawmakers appointed to a newly formed committee that will issue recommendations and review sentencing policies.
We got to come up with a better way and a better program that would actually rehab inmates versus just housing inmates.
Parkinson, the only Memphian and African American on the committee, believes truth in sentencing is only a part of the solution to slowing crime, saying intervention earlier on is critical.
A system is entirely broken. It's not just what, Department of Corrections letting them out or whether they let them out earlier. It starts way before Cleota Abston becomes an adult rapist or way before Ezekiel Kelly becomes a shooter as an adult.
Anti-gun violence advocate Stevie Moore, who previously served time behind bars, says it's more than a justice system and police who have to help slow crime.
I'm an ex-pimp. I'm an ex-dope dealer. I wasn't born to be no pimp and no dope dealer. The community led me to that.
A community Moore says needs repairing at home and in neighborhoods.
Our village is failing. They don't have nothing to do after hours. We used to have midnight basketball. Give them something with that energy they got.
Yeah, and Representative Parkinson says that this committee will be meeting several times before the legislative session actually starts come January, and legislation from the individual members on that committee is expected. Rudy?